I remember in kindy, I was really terrified at first, but then my dad told me to go out there and make friends. I'm really glad that I did that because now I have a lot of friends.
I remember in kindy when I was just terrified to go in at first, but when I went in I saw all the amazing kids and how nice and sweet they were.
It felt like a whole new world, and when I went in I found these little toy cars, and this little boy named Douglas came up to me and was like, do you want to come play with the cars with me?
And in kindergarten, I remember a couple of weeks in, we did this thing called the teddy bear picnic. It was where you brought in your teddy bear and you had a picnic on the oval. It was so fun because I got to see everybody's teddy bears and show off mine. Yeah, kindy was amazing.
I remember on my first day of kindy, I was really nervous, and I was on this bridge thing in the playground, and then I met Alexis, and we asked each other if we wanted to be friends, and now we're still best friends until year 6.
As I walked inside, I saw all these art stations and writing stations and math stations. It was all really cool, and I just got lost in that, and I know still today I love doing writing and art.
I remember that in kindergarten we had this toy kitchen and I played with it all the time because it was fun, and now I don't like toy kitchens.
I remember in kindergarten each week we'd have an assembly, and in those assemblies the best class would earn a toy dog called Wilco.
Everybody wanted to win Wilco.
Wilco was like your best friend, but he was fluffy, so you would just love him.
In kindy, we had a class pet. We had a couple of goldfish, and it was really fun to see whoever got to feed the fish for that day. At school, we had to learn how to write and read, so we did these handwriting booklets. And if you did a good job, you'd get a scratch and sniff sticker. It was a competition who had the most.
I remember in kindy when it was science time and everyone would always get excited because we got to put celery or flowers in water and dye the water and see the colour of these things change.
One of my most vivid memories from kindergarten was collecting cicadas in the eco garden because that was fun.
The eco garden was one of our favourite places to play all the time. There were all these sort of house things that you could make fun things in and play in like you were living in a house.
I remember in kindy going to the Wilkins Green and being so excited so you could try and garden and things like that, and it was so fun and amazing. I remember a couple days of the week, our teacher, Miss Thomas, would take us down to the Wilkins Green and we would go see the chickens, and we got to go in the chicken coop, and I was really good at picking up chickens. And
I remember in kindy we used to have these baby chicks, and they were so cute. Every day we'd watch them, and they were in their eggs until one day they started to hatch out of their eggs, and we each got to hold them. They were really cute.
I remember in kindergarten, whenever we went inside to learn, there were always fun ways of doing things. Like for instance with art, we could always have this sort of thing where you could get your hand, dunk it in a bucket of paint and then splash it onto the page. And with writing, we had these little sort of spelling books that you would do handwriting in, so you could get good at something by doing it the fun way.
I remember in kindy going up to people who were playing the same things that I wanted to play and just asking them, do you want to be my friend? And I'm still very close friends with many of those people.